Look at this headline from Bild. So that's Germany's equivalent of The Sun. They say, waren es die Russen selbst? Was it the Russians themselves who blew up the bridge? Apparently, this is the new Russian tactic, right? Blow up your own pipelines. Actually, both of them, not just one, both fucking pipelines. Go blow up your own bridge. You know, just sabotage your own war effort, right? This is like 15-dimensional space-time chess. Really smart. Yeah? I'm sure Ukraine has nothing to do with that. The Americans have nothing to do with that, right? Why would they do that? They've only come out and celebrated it. Here's the Twitter post that I was telling you about. So, again, many people like that posting memes and so on. And, you know, I find it interesting. I find it really interesting because, you know, the next time they call Palestinians terrorists because they threw a rock or fired a rocket at Israeli occupiers, I will remember this. Okay? So, apparently, in 2022, truck bombs are in. Nuclear war is in. And as long as you do that against NATO's enemies, it's not terrorism. It's legitimate resistance. Right? But Iraqis doing that is terrorism. Syrians doing that, terrorism. Palestinians doing that, double anti-Semitic terrorism. I'm loving these double standards, man. I'm really enjoying the expose of the festering, disgusting, corrupted Western press and governments. They are the worst hypocrites on this planet in history. There is no comparison. There is no comparison. You know, if someone did that in Europe, they would be whining about it for decades, right? If someone did that in their own country to fight Europeans or American soldiers, they would whine about that for decades. But it's okay to do that to the Russians. And actually, blame the Russians for it too. Here, I'll show you. This is from Alfred de Zaya. So he used to be the UN expert on equitable and international order. So he said that the terrorist attack on a civilian infrastructure necessary for the population living in Crimea constitutes a war crime, and the ICC should start an investigation with a view to indict the culprits under Articles 7 and 8 of the Statute of Rome. So, you know, you have people saying that it's not only a terrorist attack, it's also a war crime because, of course, you know, if anything that is used by the public, by civilians, whether it's waterworks, power station, you know, a hospital, a road, and, of course, a bridge, that constitutes a war crime. So even if you want to say that, okay, well, this is a legitimate military target because the Russians are using the bridge not only for civilians, but they're using it for, you know, the transfer of armaments. They're using it for the war effort, and therefore it's a legitimate target. Okay, fine. So next time, as I said, when the Palestinians, you know, they resist. They assume their right under international law to resist the Israelis. You won't complain? Did I understand this correctly? And same for everybody else. When they're fighting American troops on their soil, you won't mind that. You're okay. Okay.